What's going on? Is Anton from AntonDaniels.com. I appreciate you guys for continuing to rock with me. Hey, I'm here at the mall in Miami. I don't even know what mall I'm at. I was literally in the back working, putting in the work, getting things done on my laptop. They were driving. We arrived at the mall. I don't miss. I bring my book bag, I bring my laptop, I bring my money, I bring my camera with me all the time. Patreon exclusive video just dropped today. If you are not a part of the Patreon, link is in the description, so that you can align yourself with a group of people that's going in a way that you're going. In addition to that, just dropped a new video helping y'all to understand how y'all need to move through life, how you can level up with money, how you can network effectively, how you can make sure that you are disarming people so that you can make the sale. So much game building businesses. We doing it in real time, giving equity to all of my friends and my partners that help me with great ideas along the way. I need you guys to get focused and make sure that you're pouring into yourself. Millions of dollars worth of game. Trust me, I'm not even gonna sell you on it. It is what it is. So that link is in the description. Let's get back to the video. The most important thing is Fed is raising rates, continuing to raise rates because they want to fight inflation. They want to prevent hyperinflation. They want to make sure that they continue to give people value. They want to make sure that they continue to pour into people and that the economy don't just completely implode. And so as a result, they continue to raise rates. Now, what does that mean? That means that your credit cards, your mortgages, everything is continuing to go up. One article that I read today was that there's a lot of people panicking as a result of not feeling like they can get their home sold or buy a home because not only is inventory low, but people are trying to hurry up and refinance and make sure that they hurry up and buy a home and all of this, and home prices are skyrocketing. Now, how do I know this? Because I continue to get calls from people every day. Anton, are you interested in selling this property? Anton, are you interested in selling that property? I don't even know how they got my personal phone number, right? But I get these calls every single day. Wholesalers, people trying to be the middleman, people trying to convince me that, hey, Anton, now's the perfect time to sell your home. Well, I'm not selling any of my rental properties at all. I'm not selling one of them. I never plan to. Every decision that I make is a decision that we're focused on the next 15, 20, 25 years. We don't make decisions based off of now. We make decisions based off of the long term. So how does that feed into what it is that I'm talking about right now, considering that so many people are talking about trying to hurry up and buy a home? And so what you find out is that people are overpaying, they're not getting inspections, they're buying too much home, they're financing for too long. Yep, you're doing 30-year mortgages when you should do 15. You're overpaying for all of these properties all across the nation. It's not just one market in particular, it's all across the nation. Now, I took a completely different approach because I said that I'm not buying any more real estate. I haven't bought any real estate in over 2 years since the beginning of the pandemic. And all of my properties are rental properties. So I took a completely different approach. And I said that, yo, I'm gonna do it different. I am showing you how I'm doing the process in the Patreon. So if y'all want that game, y'all gotta go there. But the thing that I wanna try to convince you guys of is do not have FOMO. Don't have a fear of missing out. What you find yourself doing is making an emotional purchase or an emotional decision based off of a long-term perspective, and then you regret it at the end. I'm telling you, I've ran into people, I've coached people, they paying too much for these homes. They're paying too much for these homes. Do not let the news, the market, the rates, any of that influence your decision as to whether or not you're gonna do something in particular. You have to make a decision based off of where you're at that moment and then plan accordingly. What people wind up doing is that they make decisions based off of everybody else. And here's the worst mistake that you can make. They start to time the market. You cannot time the market. You can't time it whether it's real estate or stocks. People think that they can time the market and they can predict the market, and they can't. Nobody can predict the market because nobody knows what life circumstances go. Think about it. Who knew that there was going to be a pandemic? Who predicted that there was going to be a market crash outside of the people that was in a Big Short? Nobody knows. The only thing that you can do is trust the data. The data says that A is going to happen, B is going to happen as a result, and then you should operate based off of C. You can't focus on what it is that everybody else is doing. You can't operate out of fear of missing out. You can't look at your portfolio right today, because if we was looking at our portfolio in the beginning of 2020, Everybody was pulling out at that time, and I had already made up in my mind back in 2008 that if the opportunities came again, that I would make a more informed decision and I wouldn't make it based off of my emotions. And so I capitalized in 2020 as a result of learning my lesson from 2008, and then we had a portfolio increase of over 78%. Now, that's a once-in-a-lifetime thing, but I made an informed decision to continue to plow into everything that I was doing, not sell, not panic. I wasn't in a position that I had to worry about it. We were still getting money. We was running the numbers up. We cash rich, and so we just continued to get rid of it. And as a result, the portfolio multiplied exponentially. But what am I telling you guys? I'm telling you to take the emotion out of your decisions. Stop trying to time the market. Stop moving on fear of missing out, and start making informed decisions based off of your current circumstances. If you look to buy a house, then make sure you reduce your expenses, reduce the amount of money that you're going to have to depend on in order to support your lifestyle. If you're getting a raise on your job, make the adjustment in that you are not starting to raise the how you live your lifestyle based off of how much money you make. My high school assistant principal always said that success is when opportunity meets preparation. So you shouldn't look to do what everybody is doing at the time that everybody else is doing it. What you should do is you should prepare yourself and continue to put yourself in a position of power so when the opportunity presents itself, you can capitalize. Now people are looking to take out bad loans. I've even heard of people taking hard money loans. Who's taking out hard money loans unless you're a developer looking to make a quick return? Nobody takes out hard money loans. That's crazy. Continue to prepare yourself, make informed decisions. The opportunity will always present itself. If one thing that I know is true is that the market, interest rates, housing, all of that stuff is cyclical. It happens all the time. I am telling you, there is going to be ups, there's going to be downs. The people that get killed are the ones that make emotional decisions and then operate off the fear of missing out, or they panic because they think that their portfolio is going down too. You only lose money when you sell. And so you see people always trying to time the market. I see that with options traders all the time. They are going to get destroyed like they always do. It's a reason why over 90-something% of options traders always catch L's versus the people that make long-term decisions and then they make money based off of compound interest, and then their money makes money on top of money. They move a little bit differently. It's a method to the madness. It's a reason why you don't see an option trader at the top of the richest men in America, but you got Warren Buffett up there and Charlie Munger that makes informed decisions, and they're not worried about what's going on currently. They look for good, sound companies regardless of what the market is doing, and then they just ride the wave. It's not that difficult. I'm telling you, everything is cyclical. Stop paying attention to inflation unless you're paying attention to what it is that you're trying to negotiate for a raise on your job so that you can keep up with the rate of inflation and that the price of goods and services are not exponentially out of control for you. It's just the way it is. I appreciate you. I love you. I'm telling you, make sure you join the Patreon. At the very least, hit a like for the YouTube algorithm just to show your appreciation for the information and the knowledge, or for me just reminding you if you already knew all of this information. Not really. Just reminding you and giving you a push, and that you should not be reacting to what everybody else is doing. Matter of fact, you should have tunnel vision. Pay attention to what everybody else is doing as a cautionary tale. Don't let that inform you as to whether or not you're going to make the same decision. Walk away. Be prepared. And then when the opportunity presents itself, capitalize off of it. It's a method to the madness. Again, I love you guys. I appreciate you. I hope you're having a great year. We already one quarter down. We're into the second quarter. The year is moving really, really fast. 2022 is going quickly. And in a minute, we're going to be in 2023. Who the heck knows what's going to happen in 2023? I'm going to holler at y'all later. Peace.